Hey guys, Jason at Hard Money Bankers with your Private Money Minute. If you own rental properties, do you currently lease those properties out yourself or are you outsourcing that to a leasing agent? So I kind of took a consensus over the last few years, and a lot of the investor friends that we know, they actually lease a lot of their properties out through leasing agents, and we do as well for all of our properties. It's usually 50-50. Some of the people self-manage, some of them have outsourced management companies, but across the board, it seems like most people are leasing their properties. Now, this goes for most medium housing price neighborhoods. This is where most of our properties are. And it seems to just make sense to have someone else lease them out, have them kind of do the heavy lifting with pre-screening tenants, showing them the property. If it's in an area that has government subsidized programs, they usually know how to navigate that a little bit better than you may be, especially if you have properties that overlap in several counties. But I realize we kind of have an arsenal of a few leasing agents, and they just do a better job than we do, even though we have staff in-house to do some of this stuff ourselves. And I thought about this topic because we're in the process of leasing a property right now, and it was kind of a hassle to get everything going, and someone else was handling the majority of it. And typically the fee is first month's rent that goes to them. So I'm just curious to know what you do. Now, I do think if you're in the higher end price point, I don't know, sometimes I guess it makes sense to do it yourself. But again, unless you're a real estate agent and have access to MLS to list it, or you have means to show it to tons and tons of people, it may be hard to do that. So bottom line is, I'm curious to know what you do. Most people I know just outsource the leasing. It makes it simpler for them. Let them spend time on more productive things, and first month's rent's not the end of the day to get somebody in there, as long as it's a good tenant and they stay in there. Curious what you do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or if you have any comments related to this, comment below. Certainly appreciate it. Share this with a friend who is having trouble potentially leasing properties or could utilize this. Let me know if you have any questions. This is Jason with your Private Money Minute.